Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paulo Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. We're back again with another video. In today's video, we'll be doing another Q&A session while I provide the top stocks to watch for this upcoming week, okay? And right now, futures market is open, which is nice. You can see right here, we're at negative 0.08. And on the 5 minute chart, it looks like it wants to tumble over. But I'm honestly not too worried right now because, again, today is Sunday afternoon. And I do expect the price of the futures to open up slightly higher. If not, then at the same price on Monday morning. But we have to wait on Monday morning to talk about it more. That way, that way you're prepared and you're ready for the stock market to open tomorrow. So let's dive right into the comments of last week's video on Friday. Okay, so I told y'all to drop your stocks in here, which y'all did, which is great. So the first one that we're gonna talk about is EV. All right, so EV. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, for the person who asked about EV, this one right here looks like it got bought out. Yeah, it definitely got bought out by another company. So as of right now, when I look at the stock right now, I'm not bullish and I'm not bearish on it either. Like this, let this be a message to everybody. When a stock gets bought out like that, what tend to happen is a very like boring session, like a very I don't think the stock is gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I think it's just gonna consolidate sideways right here for a while. And if you've never seen a bought out company before, right? I'm gonna show you another example of a company that got bought out. And that one is IMMU. And there you go. See? This is what I'm talking about. This dreadful, extremely boring sideways trading right here. I don't do this. No, I like stocks that move up and down with good volatility. That's easy for me to know exactly where it's going and when it's gonna get there. This is extremely boring. I do not touch these. So for the person who asked about EV, again, if you find value in this and you somehow know exactly where it's gonna go and where it's gonna go, you're free to make your move. But as of me, right now, I do not see this stock going anywhere, and I would not recommend. Personally, I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't touch this at all. I would just let it go and find something more easier to trade. So let's go back to the comments. The next stock that I want to talk about is BYND. Looks like somebody else liked it. So BYND, let's talk about that one right now. BYND. And the stock has been on a massive tear for a while. If you're trading this, be really, really careful because obviously the stock is kind of extended. It's not overextended. Like it could go slightly higher, but just be really, really careful with your money, especially if you're in this already. If you're not in this, again, trade it at your own risk. Do not be surprised to see this thing drop slightly and then like maybe trickle back up, or just for it to continue in that trend for a little bit, right? Because these moves don't last forever. Just know that they don't last forever. So could it go higher? Yeah, it definitely could. Like it really could go higher. Is there much opportunity to the upside? Slightly. If you look at the previous high, it was at 239. So could it go back up there? Again, that's a maybe. That's the long shot. Like so, again, just be really careful with BYND. Okay, and the futures market is at negative 0.10. So just keep your eyes on the overall market because a lot of these stocks tend to follow the SPY. So just watch out. So that is my thought for BYND. The next stock that we're gonna talk about, actually, that's a stock that we talked about last week. That stock is DKNG. And I talked about it last week, and I told all of you that I do expect it to drop down to 47 when it was at 51. And so far, it's doing exactly that. So, again, This DKNG, which a lot of you have been asking about, is I'm still bearish on it. I'm still bearish on it until it shows some signs of a turnaround. But as of right now, I do expect it to hit a minimum of 47. If not, then slightly lower to like 44. But yeah, these are my top for DKNG, DraftKings. Let's go back on the comments again. Somebody's asking about space. So let's take a look at that. Space. I did talk about space, and it was showing a very nice flag on here, which looked really good, and it barely got into that zone that I drew right here, which is kind of unfortunate. It tried to do that once, it didn't get through, and then they tried to do it again, and it faded out some more. So if you're still holding this, be very careful. It's looking like it wants to roll over, but I'm not too bearish on it yet. It has some room to run, honestly, and this may be a delayed move. So just keep your eyes on this as well. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some short sellers who got in short right there, and if somehow the stock opens up like right at 21.80, if it opens up at 21.80 or $22, then you can expect to squeeze all the way up to 24. But if it doesn't do that and it just goes sideways, then it could drop a bit further. So these are my thoughts on space. The next one that I want to talk about is SEPG. Let's look at that really quick. SEPG. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad at all. What is this? Solar Edge Technology. A technology stock. Great. So if you look at this, the stock is running up nicely, right? It's running up following this bullish harami right here. If you're a beginner, I did talk about the bullish harami before, and the stock is going up. It's trending up higher. And honestly, if it opens slightly higher at like 310, all of these short sellers that got in on Thursday, like, will get squeezed. Like, I'm pretty sure they will, because a lot of people, again, on both sides, there's people trading on both sides, longs and shorts. Okay, so if it opens higher, they will be terrified. Like, I'm pretty sure they will be terrified. These people will be scrambling. Stop losses will get triggered. The stock will push up even higher. So just keep that one on your watch list as well. All right, definitely keep this one on your watch list for next week. Okay, so the next stock that I want to talk to all of you about is where is it at? The stock is Intel. There you go. Intel right here. And let's look at it on a daily time frame. The stock has been crushed like 2 months ago, and it's been trying to make a comeback ever since. It's got denied right here with the bearish engulfing candle, and it's been consolidated, and they try to push up. It got denied again, but this time it looks like it wants to go higher. And right now, I'm not bearish on it at all. Like, there's not that much opportunity to make money on the way down, given the market circumstances. Like, and honestly, I am not bearish on the whole market, so I do expect the stock to run up just a little bit higher. It could form a more obvious pattern later on this week, and if it does, I would definitely cover it in one of the pre-market videos at 8:15. So yeah, these are my thoughts for Intel. Keep that one on your watch list for sure. It could go higher. I'm not bearish on it at all. And again, earnings is around the corner, so again, be very careful with Intel. Now, the next stock that I want to talk about, somebody asked about it, and I think it's a great choice. This right here, WKHS. I made a previous video on WKHS. It moved perfectly. It went right to the price target at $30. I cashed out, of course, because I thought $30 was the top, and right after that, the stock just tumbled, and it tumbled all the way down to $20. but it looks like it wants to make a higher move. And the pattern that I see here, that pattern is on the daily chart. It's right here. If you take the drawing tool and you plot from right there all the way down to here, and then you plot it here, just like that, you can see that it broke out of this wedge. And I do expect the stock to get in this region very, very, very soon. Within like maybe the middle of the week or the end of the week or next week even. So anywhere in this zone right here will be a great price target for WKHS. And apparently there is something about a USPS news. Again, all I look at is the chart. And so far, I like the chart the way it is. And this is definitely something that you want to keep in your watch list for like Monday, like especially Monday and definitely Tuesday. So keep this one on your watch list, okay? The price target is up here, and I do expect it to get there if the stock behaves, all right? So again, this one is a top stock to watch for me. If you're already in, this one is a hold. I'm not bearish on it at all. As a short seller, I would not try to short this. That's ridiculous. Like, do not short this. Like, you literally right in the front of a massive squeeze, especially given the fact that there are short sellers right here. Short sellers, these ones are the greediest of them all. Like, if you're still short right here, you deserve to get squeezed on the way up. Like, if you haven't covered your money here or here, this move, like, you deserve to get crushed. So I'm bullish on it. I'm not thinking about shorting this at all. So this one is like by far the best setup for this video. And I can't wait to see exactly how it opens tomorrow. And if you look on the 5-minute chart, it's running up even higher. So, which is great. Yeah, I do expect it at $35 sooner rather than later. So definitely keep Workhorse in your watch list, okay? So one more stock for y'all. One more stock. Just one more is DOCU right there. Now this one is a bit tough, so we're gonna talk about it. Here's DOCU. DOCU is right here. It's trading sideways at the moment, and when I look at it on a daily time frame, it's I'm kind of indifferent about it. I just need to wait to see exactly where the stock wants to go, and kind of make it more obvious. But right now, like, I wouldn't short it because it's just moving sideways. When stocks are moving sideways, like, I have no clue when it's gonna leave, when it's gonna get out of this boring trend. So again, keep this one on your watch list. There is money to be made on both sides. There is, again, if you're new to this channel, right? We make money in both directions. We're not biased on one way or another, regardless of what the market does, whether it goes up or whether it collapses, we'll still get paid. Like, that is the mentality in here in this channel. So I'm not worried about it. Again, this is definitely something that you want to keep on your watch list. I think it wants to go higher, but it's not very clear right now. Like, it's really not clear right now. It's going sideways. So definitely keep this one on your watch list as well. All right, now if y'all got value from this video, as always, make sure to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. That way you don't miss out on these videos where I go through your questions, your stocks, and also so that you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which I do upload from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15. For beginners looking to get interested in the stock market, there are step-by-step links in the description of the video from 1 to 4. If you're looking to get signed up, the first link is to sign up with Webull. If you sign up with Webull using the link below, you get 2 free stocks. And if you sign up with Robinhood using the other link below, you get 1 free stock. And if you haven't followed us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma or at PATTERNOLOGY LAB. And once again, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at both links right up here. Once again, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at 8:15.